When our kids engage in negative self-talk, it can be really difficult to hear. And often our inclination is to either provide reassurance right away or to brush it off. Hi, I'm Jillian. I'm with Full Circle Counseling and Therapy Services, and this is Circle Talk Wednesday. When our kids are struggling with negative self-talk, it's important to remember that that's an irrational belief. It's probably just the tip of the iceberg, and it's probably being fed by some emotions that are needing some airtime. So in the same way that when we disagree with someone, they can get bigger and push back, the same can happen for emotions when they're not given the space. So instead of going with our initial inclination, what we can do is just stop, pause, and ask a question like, "Oh, what's happening for you?" Or, "That sounds really difficult," or "It must be really hard to feel that way." Then we can start to have a conversation, not about what a child said, but about what's actually happening for them. Are they struggling with feeling frustrated? Are they struggling with feelings of worthlessness? Are they feeling unlikable or unlovable? These are bigger issues that once we open that space, you'd be amazed what happens when we can just sit with our kids in that. We can connect with them about our own feelings, our own negative self-talk. And with most things parenting related, it's also really helpful for us to be aware of how our children's negative self-talk might be difficult or triggering for us. Are we struggling with the same negative self-talk? Does it remind us of how we felt when we were younger? Or does it just make us feel helpless or hopeless or like a terrible parent when we're hearing our kids struggle with this? So once we understand a little bit more about where this negative belief is coming from, this negative statement, we're much more prepared to support kids with it the next time it comes up. So we can start to say things like, "Wow, it must be so hard to feel that way right now. Remember the last time we talked about this? This happens when you're feeling frustrated. When you're feeling frustrated, you feel really stupid." So we can start to remind our kids that these feelings pass. It also gives us a window to whether something more significant might be going on that they're needing support with. Are they struggling with their self-esteem? Are they feeling disconnected from peers? Are they feeling like their worth is conditional? So even though it's just the tip of the iceberg, we can really use this as an opportunity to connect with our kids and get a better sense of their internal world. And once we've connected with our kids about these emotions and they're feeling supported and regulated, we can start to have more thinking-based conversations with them to foster those critical thinking skills. So questions like, what's the evidence we have for this and what's the evidence we have against this? Or what would you say to someone that you care about that felt this way? Or what's something that you can do the next time that you're feeling this way? Or how can I support you?